There we go. It was good. It was good. Yes, sir. Gonna give it a couple more minutes. See if we get some more people on here. Here we go. All right, let's just get started. 7:33. Yeah. All right. Well, you can see that we are at the top over here. We're holding pretty well on SPY, to be honest with you. That 695 looks pretty nice for that reject, right? So we know we got to break that 695 if we want to push to. I mean, realistically, probably 700. We'll probably go to all-time highs if we break that. The 1 hour could look like a little flag almost. And I mean, I can see that. So very well could just push right through. Downside, I'll probably wait for below 688. I wouldn't take anything until below there. Bounce, we could look at a 691 bounce, 691.67. That is what Wednesday's high. And Fridays. Last Fridays. So definitely could see a bounce there. That's why I want to take it long or take it short until under 688. So, I don't like trading SPY all-time highs. But if you look at the Qs, this is where the Qs come into play. So if the Qs break 617, we could take that to 621 because the Qs are not at all-time highs yet, right? So by all means, we could take that break above 617 and go to 621 or below the 610 to 605. All right, so Qs actually looks pretty good. And then we could kind of leave SPY for a little bit because said all-time high, man. It just things get choppy at all-time highs. But we do have some like AMD strength. Apple strength, and NVIDIA, right? AMD can't coming right up to this 220. So I would say, I mean, really, I would like a bounce. I would like a bounce instead of just a continuation up because we are going into this. But 220 to 227 will be a fire trade on AMD. I mean, as soon as we break that, we really might be able to go all the way, right? So, what's this? Friday, Monday, yeah. Yeah, we'll see if we go all the way. I'd be curious myself. Excuse me. So yeah, so AMD we're gonna go above 220 to 228 or below 210 to 200, potentially 191, 196. We'll see if we get down there, right? We'll see if we get down there. Hood. There's some good setups. Hood finally broke out of this, so we'll see what happens with Hood. Get back up to this in the hundreds over here. But I would definitely look for a retest of that 79 level, 79.5, 80, right? That's where we would want that bounce on Hood. Or continuation play, you just go above 89 to 92. Those will probably be they'll probably be cheaper because it's $80. So see how the contracts are. And not be too bad. Let's see. Apple. Oh wow. All right, so we filled that yesterday. We ended up coming down to fill that. Nice. Nice. I still don't really like trading Apple, to be honest with you. Apple kind of sucks. But you could take it to 277. You could potentially get a pretty nice bounce to 277. We reclaim that. Yeah. Microsoft is beastie. I forgot to enter those swings. Microsoft was beastie. $421 to $430 on Microsoft. Might be the move. Might be a fire move. There was one. Yeah, Meta fudge. Dude, Meta I want again. I'm so sorry. I should have called out this lotto yesterday. I literally just used $100 and I ended up making like 500 on it yesterday. And it was just like a lotto. That was insane. I literally caught this freaking. I entered right at the break of this trend line. It was a little lower. It was before my line. But I entered right there and it went straight from 672 to 682 in like literally 15 minutes. And I took profits right there. Right at the break of this. So that was pretty crazy. So now we going at it again today. We bounce, we come down, bounce here, bounce here. Let me get that confirmation to the upside. Going to 690 today. Meta pays, bro. Meta pays. Let's say Tuesday. So you'd have to get a tomorrow's expiration. It's just That's nice. Let's see NVIDIA strength, dude. Oh my gosh, NVIDIA just skyrocketed yesterday. Never came back down. Um, Probably just gonna let NVIDIA do its thing. I mean, what, we're at 193 right here, so those were times to add at 170. I wanted it lower personally, but not too bad. Okay, not too bad at all. We could have a pretty big move on NVIDIA today. Hopefully it doesn't do this again because we need time to enter. But I like that. I like that. Break of 193.5 to 198. That's nice. That's nice. Tesla, I'm a little iffy about. I mean, we could stop at this 424. I'm probably gonna leave Tesla today. I think the top watches. We're gonna let SPY do its thing. We're gonna watch the Qs, right? So let's go to our other one. So SPY's good and all right. We see direction. I like having Qs down here. Let's go. Should we go AMD? NVIDIA is nice, right? We like NVIDIA to the upside. We want NVIDIA. A little overbought though. Let's see. We want NVIDIA. Meta. See, gotta sacrifice something over here. Let's see. I got an alert here. Let's do this. Delete that alert. Let's put this alert. Or this alert. Should be every time. Yeah. Okay. All right. That will be keys for Meta. Just because I love Meta, dude. Meta pays so good. I think I made a lot off Meta alone. And AMD. Okay. So yeah. So AMD was the good one. To the upside, above 220. Qs, we could go to the upside. And downside. And down. I keep saying upside. I'm not trying to just say upside, right? We don't have a bias. We don't act. We don't like think what's gonna happen and then play off of that. We just watch, and then whatever happens, we react. So keep that in mind. I keep saying I do give like biases some days of like what I think will happen to the upside or downside, but really it's just like one of two things. Like we're gonna drop and bounce, we're gonna pop and bounce, or we could pop and fade, right? Or we could drop lower and go, or we could drop, sweep, and reclaim. It's like there's you gotta know how to play off the levels. You could have, I mean, I give you the perfect levels. Just gotta know how to play off of them. Nice. Yeah. Yes. I think that's gonna be it. And then Meta, we have alerts on. All right, what you guys got in the chat? What you guys got? You guys looking at anything crazy over here? Let me move this. What you guys got? What you guys got? Questions? Questions, comments, concerns. Oracle. I fucking missed Oracle. Look at that. Gorgeous. 154 to. Yeah, let's try it for there. Oh, I went there. Nice. Nice. Google, nah. Damn, that was a pretty good area to add. Fuck. What was that? February 3rd? 4th? Missed that. Oh, let's go, baby. Bull to the moon. I have no idea how bull is in the dump like this. Financials are crazy. They gonna pop. They gonna pop. What did UNH end up doing? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Also, if you guys don't know that you could come over here and go to FinViz. And you can see that grain. We have all these. MU, AVGO, ABGO, QCOM. That's how I look for stocks sometimes, right? Let's see, ABGO. Morning. Good morning. ABGO. Yeah, Exxon went crazy. 116. Break above that. $0.50 dividends. Oh, that's crazy. On $1. What's that? Nothing. All right, y'all. That's it. That's all I got to go over. We'll do the watch list real quick. Let's write it down what we're watching. Good morning, y'all. We got QQQ. QQQs above 617 to 621 or below 611 to 605. Boom. All right, and then we got video above 194 to 198. Video above 194 to 198. AMD above 220 to 227. D above 220 to 227 or below 210 to 2015. I feel like that's it. I could do SPY, I guess. So I want to give people too much. I'll do Lucky 3. Lucky 3 for you guys. Since it's all free anyways. Since it's all free game. Perfect. All right. Good luck. Be patient. Wait for the break and close. Make sure to reach out if you have more questions or want to learn more or want to do this one-on-one. Let's go. One-on-ones, man. Testimonials. Profits. All right, come on. Do this shit every day. Let's go.